This is the single cycle for double acting cylinder. We have here a double acting cylinder and the A1 represents a limit switch, which is this one. Okay? So this roller actuated switch is your A1. That small dot or comma is your A1. Then we have here a push button switch. Okay? They are both 3/2-way bulb. Normally closed. And this is your 5/2-way bulb bidirectional. It is pneumatically actuated on both direction. It is labeled 1, 2 and labeled 1, 4. Okay, so we have here 2 and 4, the output port of 5/2-way bulb, 3 and 5, the exhaust ports, and port 1 is the input port. While in here we have port 1 is normally closed, exhaust port number 3, and output port is labeled number 2. In here it is the exhaust port number 3, number 1 is the input port, and this is also number 2 for the output port. This is spring return, this is also spring return, but this is roller actuated, this one, and this is push button actuated. Okay, so this is your compressor and this is your FRL unit. So how this single cycle operates? Okay, let us start. Initially, the air from the compressor is injected to the FRL unit and then to the input of our roller actuated 3/2-way bulb and to the push button 3/2-way bulb. This is closed and this is also closed. While in here it is fed at number 1, port 1, and then the air is flowing through port 4 to the negative chamber of the double acting cylinder. Therefore, the piston rod is in backward position. Okay? So, if we're going to actuate this push button, this square will switch over to the right. Okay? Compressing the spring. Okay? So, the air now from 1 will pass through 2. Okay? And then to 1, 2. Causing this 5/2-way bulb bidirectional to switch over to the right. Okay? So this will switch over here. The input air from 1 will now pass through port 2 and then to the positive chamber of the double acting cylinder, and the air from the negative chamber will simply exhaust at port 5, causing this piston rod to move forward. Okay? So this will move forward, but while this is moving forward, since this has no notch, this will return to its initial position with the aid of the spring. Okay? But this 5/2-way bulb is already switched to the right. Therefore, the piston rod will continue to move forward. And then, if this piston rod actuates the limit switch A1, what will happen? This will be actuated, okay, causing this 3/2-way bulb to switch over to the right. Okay, this will switch over here. Okay, so from 1, the air will flow to 2, and then to 1, 2, causing this 5/2-way bulb to return to its initial position. Okay, to switch to the left. So what will happen? The air from 1 will now pass through 4 and then to the negative chamber of the double acting cylinder. The accumulated air in the positive chamber will simply exhaust at port 3. Therefore, this piston rod will move backward. As the piston rod of this double acting cylinder moves backward, okay, the actuation of the limit switch will be released. Okay, it will move to its initial position. Okay, but this will move backward throughout. Okay, so now the piston rod is fully retracted. Okay, the piston rod is in backward position. That is your single cycle with double acting cylinder. Please share and subscribe. Thank you.